said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Longhorns will put total leather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Volunteers offense will go on the attack first. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
And the Volunteers will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So Texas's offense will take the field for the first time. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Washington.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. This time he's got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Makes a pass to Marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Got a man. It's Lockett. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. The Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Quick completion to the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. The Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Finds a man on the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Vols are in the hurry-up. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Complete to start this drive.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Manning. Setting up the screen. They stop him before he can get to the first down marker, but he does cross the 50, and now to be 4th down.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. 3rd and long situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss, trying to get that first down.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. So here is the Tennessee offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Vols in the hurry-up. using his legs. It's Hardy. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Defense trying to deny this threat. It's 3rd and goal from the 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
The Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. Bevo is a ground-based animal, and he has to like what he's seeing right now from this running game.
Yeah, the beef up front doing their job, creating some holes, making some alleys, get those running backs. I think Texas, when you can pound the rock and you can use your big guys up front, you can win a lot of football games.
The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Manning. He's got the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Looking to fire. The sweet feet buy a little time. Keeps it and gets the 1st down. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker, it's Washington. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Longhorns started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Fires to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to throw, it's Manning. He's got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Longhorns!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
On the run from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Got a little room. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Volunteers! That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. A little screen to the running back. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. The offense will have to use its 1st time out of the half. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Unloads to the wideout. The pass ball is incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Got it in the middle, it's Baxter. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. So much for the idea of halftime settling down this crowd. They are ready to roll in the 2nd half. Quick strike complete. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the wideout. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds space on the right. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. he'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Volunteers want to move quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. Touchdown, Tennessee. They take the lead with the 6. The AT unit on the field. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. He didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Dropping back, it's Manning. Using his feet to buy time. Catch in the middle, it's Baxter. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. Might as well give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Lockett. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Baxter. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Manning. Skips away from pressure. Down he goes, and that is the last thing this offense needs right now. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It's good. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Craver. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Davis. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Volunteers headed quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Well, that DB basically could have just ran that route for the wide receiver. He was all over him. There was no shot that receiver was going to be able to make that play. Beautiful job by the defensive back.
Here comes the option. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the chains for this offense. And the Vols are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. They stop him. A short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the fourth quarter. A first down run in the red zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll pull it on the read. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. Barrels ahead. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Just drives it between the uprights. And they go back on top. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Texas offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. The screen, he can go! And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot downfield here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Finds his man. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Got room to work. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Handoff from the gun. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's second and 6. Power football with the run. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Longhorns come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They're going to ride this running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Matthews. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. A third down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that is a backbreaker. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play, but the defense came up big in a big moment.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
To the air on second down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up third down. You still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Grab near the marker. It's Matthews. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed in the middle, it's Staley. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The offense will use the timeout clock as stopped with 22 seconds left. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Taking it the other way. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Texas! The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. Game is essentially over right now, and you wonder if it's really necessary to jack up the score like this.
It might not be necessary, but I won't be forgotten. I can tell you that, because coaches, they don't forget things like this. Late in games, you want to run the score up, get that extra touchdown. I'll get the chance in the future to do this back to you. I like it. Just keep it in the back of your mind.
Tennessee, 20.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.